Now, in other markets like Colorado and California, or even in the black market, we can see cannabis products essentially rip off from current candies. So, edibles have actually been a popular product of the black market for being counterfeit and have been the subject of many trademark disputes. So, for example, in March of this year, a California cannabis company called Canico, they were promoting their cannabis infused cookies that were eerily similar to the Girl Scout cookie brands. Yes, those Girl Scouts. They've had their fair share. The Girl Scouts have had their fair share of legal disputes, ranging from trademark infringement in relation to the famous strain Girl Scout cookies to misappropriation of their trademark, which is the case here. Another example is in August of 2019, there was also a dispute between the makers of Sour Patch Kids versus Stony Patch, which is a maker of cannabis infused candy in California. So these companies essentially, this company was selling their infused THC candy, parroting the real candy. And when looking at the images online between the two products, I mean, they're virtually identical in the packaging, using the Sour Patch characters we all know and love with the yellow bag, but including marijuana leaves. So it's obvious how a kid could easily, or a child, could easily misconstrue Stony Patch for the original Sour Patch. And another example that's pretty popular in the industry is Hershey's. Hershey's Chocolate. They initiated multiple lawsuits against companies that branded their cannabis infused products with the names like Mr. Dank Bar, which resembles Mr. Good Bar, and Reefer's Peanut Butter Cups, resembling Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. Normally, these cases settle out of court, but you need to know these do exist. So here's the problem with these candies, and this goes back to why Florida implemented strict regulations with the advertising and the way the edible products look. First problem is confusion. If the products are similar enough that consumers, especially kids, will become confused or easily lured as to which product is the real one and which product contains THC, that's a problem. That's a problem. Remember, our goal is to ensure that medical marijuana is available and safe. And if you're allowing companies to essentially rip off other companies or use their commercial prowess, that's not achieving that goal. The second issue, so essentially we have another issue going on here. We have these established companies saying, "Hey, when you make cannabis products that resemble our brand, you're tarnishing our name." Because now every time someone buys a Stony Patch or buys a Mr. Dank Bar, they're going to think Sour Patch, or they're going to think Mr. Good Bar. And the makers of these candies, the original makers, probably don't want that association. And that's how, cease and desist letters arise, and that's how lawsuits are filed.